everyone, welcome to Shell Sugar Rush and welcome back if you've been here before. So to continue with our holiday treats for this year, I am going to be making some chocolate dipped caramel wrapped pretzel rods, and they're going to be decorated for the holidays. So if you enjoy things like this, stick around and watch me make them. Okay, so to start our little caramel twisted pretzel rods, you're going to need some pretzel rods, of course. It doesn't matter which brand. I'm using the Kroger brand just because there's Kroger outside my neighborhood. And I'm using Werther's Original soft caramels. You can use Kraft or you can use Peter's. I prefer these over Kraft just because Kraft tends to get a little harder to me than these. So these are pretty easy to work with. So first we're going to just find a couple of pretzel rods that are going to be fairly straight. You know, if you've ever done pretzel rods, you know you get a lot of curved ones. That's pretty typical. But I'm going to just find some of the straightest ones here, and let's see. And we're just going to start with 3 for now. So I'm going to stick these back in the bag and for later. And we'll put those aside. And I am going to grab a pair of gloves just because this gets pretty sticky. Okay, and I'm going to take about 3 of these, and because that's going to give me the length I want, and I'm going to just put them together and I'm just going to kind of smash them up, work them like fondant in a sense. So. And you just want to make sure you get it good and twisted together so that instead of 3, you now have 1. And now I'm just going to roll this out. I'll start with my hands here. And I'm just going to roll it and try to keep it as even as you can. And once you get it going, you can kind of lay it down and roll it out, and it makes it a little easier. And as I'm rolling, I'm kind of spreading my hands as well. Okay, and that's going to be long enough for what we want. And this is it's almost 12 inches. So we'll just go a little bit further with it and we'll make it 12 inches. Okay, then take our pretzel rod and you just want to kind of just stick it to the top. And now we're just going to go around and roll. And you can put your rolls as close together or as far apart as you'd like. You know, it's just personal preference on that. And I like to give myself a little space at the bottom just to hold it by. So there, see, 12 inches is perfect on the pretzel rods. We're just going to lay that one down. We'll do another one. Okay. So now our pretzels are ready to be dipped. So we're gonna get some chocolate ready and then get them dipped and get some Christmas decor on them. Okay, so our chocolate is ready to go. And in here I just have some vanilla flavored candy coating, and I have just warmed it in the microwave, melted it in the microwave on 30-second intervals. After I do the first couple of intervals, I do like to lower it to 20 seconds. When I start to see lumps in it, or small lumps, I will just continue to stir it and let those melt down in it so that, so that I'm not burning my chocolate. So anyway, this is ready to go. And I did thin it just a little bit with a tablespoon of Loran's coconut oil. So that works well if you need to thin it a little bit, because it solidifies back. So and I have some sprinkles that I found just at the store, adorable Christmas sprinkles here, and it's got all kind of stuff in it. Candy canes, lights, little Rudolph reindeer stuff, and then snowflakes, and some holly pieces, and then little candy pieces. Cute, cute. And then this is just some Wilton Christmas sprinkle mix I bought, so I'm going to be using those to decorate these. Now with the pretzel rods with the caramel, now laying them on here, they do get a flat bottom, so if you prefer not to have a flat bottom, then you'll want to find something to stand them up in after you wrap them with the caramel. I don't really have anything like that I can think of, so and I don't mind because I'm going to lay them back down to let them set. So I'm going to get some of this chocolate here into a tall glass. This is kind of the tallest thing around my house, and it's actually my Ninja cup for my Ninja blender, but it's taller than my glasses in the cabinet, so I like to use this sometimes, and sometimes I prefer to just use a piping bag for it, for dipping the pretzel rods. But I'm going to go ahead and fill it up pretty high there, because as soon as you dip that first one, it's going to start to take chocolate away, so, and make it a little lower. So now I'm just going to go ahead and dip that as far down as I want to go, and sometimes depending on the height of your glass, you will have to tilt it to get all the way to where you want it to be. And I'm going to just shake this excess off. And a lot of people like to drizzle these afterwards too. You can really do any kind of decor you like. I'm not going to be doing the drizzle just because with the twist, you know, I don't really see the need to do the drizzle on these that I'm going to do today. Since I'm going to put some Christmas sprinkles on them. So get this excess off, and you want to just let it, you know, let it continue to come off as much as it will till you see it start to break, because you don't want to lay these down to dry and then have a puddle of chocolate underneath it. So, but as far as sprinkles and stuff, you will, if you're not going to drizzle your pretzel rod, then you're definitely going to want to put your sprinkles on while this chocolate is wet. I've got a good bit of chocolate coming off just because with the caramel twist it catches a lot of chocolate in between there. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, kind of let it settle back down on the pretzel rod. And I guess I should have left that open, huh? And then I'm just going to take and just sprinkle this, put some sprinkles on it over parchment paper so that I'll be able to easily pick those back up. And look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I still got some chocolate dripping. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down and let it set. And then we'll do our next one. Okay, so our caramel twisted pretzel rods are done. Let me know what you think about these in the comments, and be sure and let me know if you decide to make some yourself. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload more holiday treats. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time.